Hi, this is Sean Wells, registered dietitian and weight loss expert. And before we get into today's free breakthrough belly blasting tips, including 7 fattening foods that actually help you burn belly fat, I want you to quickly take my 5-second belly fat test. Right now, as you sit there watching this presentation, I want you to reach down and place both of your hands just under your belly button. Go ahead. This is an extremely important part of what we're getting ready to learn about burning belly fat today. Now, with your hands appropriately placed, give your belly a squeeze. Did you do it? If you did, and if you're like most, the results of this simple belly fat test likely uncovered a rather uncomfortable truth. The vast majority of good folks all around the world, perhaps just like you, are carrying a significant amount of excess weight around their midsection. Now, I want you to think of how it made you feel when you wrapped your hands around your belly just moments ago. Did it make you feel uncomfortable? Did you quickly become self-conscious? You see, it's normal for these types of feelings to arise when reminded of the extra belly fat we're carrying. Perhaps you had similar feelings the last time you saw a picture of yourself taken at a moment when you weren't quite ready for that camera to snap. Sound familiar? No doubt about it, excess belly fat can be demoralizing. Even worse, beyond its physical and emotional repercussions, excess abdominal fat is deadlier than you might imagine. In fact, research has shown this type of fat to possess more potentially fatal health risks than any other type of fat, a reality that could very well steal decades of your life well before its time. The fortunate news, however, is that in today's short, fast-paced presentation, I'm going to turn everything you thought you knew about losing belly fat upside down, showing you the real truth about losing those excess pounds plaguing your waistline. You'll discover the shocking reasons why low-fat diets are secretly making you fat, and how you can actually achieve a flat belly at record speed while eating some of the fattiest foods around. Why going on a diet often brings your weight to a standstill, no matter what you do or how hard you try. 7 downright fattening foods that have been shown through research to fight off abdominal fat, and those dreaded love handles to boot. Sounds far-fetched, I know, but stick with me and I'll show you how. The top 3 causes of belly fat accumulation, and 3 simple strategies to avoid these result-sabotaging pitfalls. The number 1 fat for a flat belly. It's not olive oil, avocados, nuts, or even omega-3s from fish, and how eating this fat just twice daily can do wonders for your waistline. We'll even show you, believe it or not, how an exotic, naturally occurring trans fat can boost your health and flatten your belly, unlike man-made trans fats, created by modern-day processing and irresponsible cooking methods that destroy your health and cause rapid weight gain. A healthy trans fat that fights fat? Yes, it's true, and we'll show you exactly where it's found, natural and unadulterated, and where you can get your hands on it in just a moment. By the way, everything I share with you today is backed by real scientific peer-reviewed research. You'll see the little footnotes like this throughout, and then we'll share the full list of studies with you later in the presentation. But before we get into those powerful belly fat burning tips and tricks, I want you to know that I'm just like you. You see, despite being a registered dietitian who's had the great pleasure of helping hundreds of thousands of good folks all around the world flatten their bellies and enjoy great health, I didn't always sport the same slim, attractive waistline and vibrant health that both my clients and I do today. That's right, I too know what it's like to be embarrassed by excess belly bulge, sometimes to the point of avoiding being included in pictures and choosing to stay home while others went out to have fun, creating lasting memories that I unfortunately wasn't part of. I didn't like the way my clothes fit, any of them, and allowing myself to be seen in a bathing suit was pretty much out of the question. Perhaps you can relate. But here's the truth, whether your self-esteem is being deflated by that spare tire around your waist, a muffin top spilling over your jeans, or if you're just flat out overweight, I want you to know that it doesn't have to be that way. You see, through the simple flat belly tips and strategies I'm about to share with you today, everything changed for me. I gained a body I can be proud of, the self-confidence needed to enjoy life every day, and great health that will allow me to continue to do just that for a long, long time to come. And these same straightforward, simple belly fat burning tips and strategies can do the same for you if you agree to jot them down, take action now, not later, and put them to good use starting today. Deal? Let's get started. The first thing you have to understand before you can begin to fix your belly fat problem are the 3 pitfalls directly responsible for causing excess abdominal fat. Cause number 1, the typically recommended low-fat, high-grain diet. For decades, grains and other high-carbohydrate foods formed the base of the food pyramid and the foundation for a healthy diet. All the while, fats were demonized. Unfortunately, these recommendations couldn't be further from the ideal path to a flat belly. A diet high in wheat and other grain products inevitably leads to high blood sugar and poor sensitivity to the hormone insulin. In turn, poor insulin sensitivity has been shown to be a major cause of abdominal fat accumulation. Even worse, the more abdominal fat you gain, the worse your insulin sensitivity becomes, and thus the vicious cycle repeats, often leading to out-of-control belly fat storage over time. Fats, on the other hand, are instrumental in the regulation of your overall hormonal balance, including many fat-burning hormones. When you understand how to choose the right fats, replacing high-carb items in your diet such as bread, bagels, muffins, baked goods, and pasta with more of these fat-burning, healthful fatty foods, you'll be well on your way to a flatter belly. Here are 7 of my top fatty foods for a flat belly: whole eggs, nuts such as almonds, pecans, walnuts, and cashews, seeds such as sunflower seeds and flax seeds, avocado, olive oil, fatty fish, for example, mackerel, tuna, salmon, and trout, and coconut oil. All of these fattening foods help to improve your overall fat-burning hormone balance, satiety, and feelings of fullness after a meal, and also possess an array of other unique fat-burning and health benefits. For example, egg yolks are loaded with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, making the myth about only eating egg whites for a flat belly completely false. Avocados and olive oil are rich in heart-healthy, health-boosting fatty acids. Many species of fish are a great source of inflammation-reducing omega-3s, and coconut oil is a prime source of medium-chain triglycerides, MCTs, well known for their appetite regulation, energy, and immune benefits. Still, none of these 7 fats qualify as our number 1 fat for a flat belly, which stands head and shoulders above all of the previously mentioned fats in its ability to slim your waist and burn belly fat. You'll want to make sure to consume plenty of this number 1 belly fat burning fat daily, so be sure to stay tuned as we'll reveal exactly what it is and where you can find it in just a moment. The second major cause of excess abdominal fat storage is increased levels of stress. You see, when your body is under stress, it secretes a stress-coping hormone called cortisol. Unfortunately, increased cortisol levels have been directly linked to excess belly fat, and it doesn't take a whole lot to spike cortisol either. Simple subconscious worry and anxiety, which we all deal with to some degree, a busy schedule, and/or inadequate rest are enough to send cortisol levels soaring. To combat this, one of the most important things you can do is to get 8 to 9 hours of non-interrupted sleep each night. One study from Dr. Kumari at University College of London showed that those who consistently got 8 to 9 hours of quality sleep daily had 28% lower cortisol than those who only slept on average 5 or less hours per night. Of course, while we'd all love to get 8 to 9 hours of sleep every day, I'll be the first to admit that with the demands of work, family, and a generally busy schedule, it's no easy task. Another study conducted by University of California, Irvine, and published in the Journal of Hormones and Behavior showed 20 to 40 minutes of daily meditation to reduce cortisol by 27% versus those who did not meditate. Then again, if you're anything like me, finding the time for consistent daily meditation on top of 8 to 9 hours of sleep probably isn't the most realistic belly fat combating avenue for most people. Fortunately, we'll show you a more practical and less time-consuming approach next. The third and final pitfall of increased belly fat stores is failing to consume effective levels of belly fat-burning nutrients daily, particularly the number 1 fat for a flat belly: conjugated linoleic acid. While you probably haven't heard of conjugated linoleic acid, it's been around since the beginning of time, as this superfat is actually a healthy and naturally occurring trans fat found in beef and other dairy products, such as yogurt, milk, butter, and cheese. Unlike man-made trans fats that do not occur in nature and are instead created through Frankenstein manufacturing processes, such as high heat extraction, hydrogenation, and irresponsible cooking methods, such as deep frying and fragile oils, conjugated linoleic acid is as natural as it gets. Furthermore, and of prime importance to today's conversation, conjugated linoleic acid has been linked to an array of health benefits, most noteworthy being its unique ability to burn more belly fat than any other fat known to man. Just how effective is conjugated linoleic acid at burning fat and slimming your waist? In a double-blind placebo-controlled human study, the gold standard of research design, published in the Journal of International Medical Research, 20 participants were either given conjugated linoleic acid or an imposter in the form of vegetable oil daily for 12 weeks. At the end of the study period, the conjugated linoleic acid group lost 20% of their body fat, while the placebo group lost no fat at all. In another double-blind, placebo-controlled human study conducted by renowned Swedish researcher Dr. Annika Snedman, those receiving conjugated linoleic acid lost 400% more fat than the placebo group over the course of 12 weeks, and this was all done without any change in diet and without the implementation of a regular exercise program. Want more evidence? There's no shortage when it comes to the belly fat blasting effects of conjugated linoleic acid. A third study conducted at the University of Barcelona, Spain, measuring the effects of conjugated linoleic acid intake in 60 healthy men and women aged 35 to 65, found that subjects receiving conjugated linoleic acid lost significant body fat, 78% of which was from the belly region, while the placebo group actually gained weight. A fourth double-blind placebo-controlled human study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition with more than 175 total participants resulted in the conjugated linoleic acid group losing 8.7% of their total body fat, while the placebo group once again gained weight. Subjects were asked not to change their diet or exercise routines during the study, further validating the intake of conjugated linoleic acid as the only explanation for the vast difference in results between the two test groups. And as if that wasn't enough, yet another study performed by the leading research team at Uppsala University in Sweden and published in the prestigious International Journal of Obesity resulted in the conjugated linoleic acid group significantly reducing their abdominal girth in only 4 weeks, while the placebo group experienced no change in abdominal measurements whatsoever. Clearly, research shows conjugated linoleic acid to be the number one fat for burning unwanted belly fat through its unique ability to naturally activate the full fat-burning potential of each fat cell. But here's the problem. The scientifically effective amount of conjugated linoleic acid, for example, the daily amount necessary to obtain its belly fat-burning benefits, is upwards of 2 grams per day, an amount that makes obtaining this level a virtual impossibility through beef and dairy products alone. For example, in order to obtain the necessary 2+ grams per day of conjugated linoleic acid, you'd have to consume 12 pounds of beef, 25 pounds of cheddar cheese, 5.5 sticks of butter, 7.5 gallons of milk, or 79 8-ounce containers of yogurt every single day of the week. Of course, the calories contained in such large amounts of these foods would completely cancel out the fat-burning benefit of their conjugated linoleic acid content, not to mention the extraordinary expense and utter impracticality of consuming that volume of food, period. But what if you can get the scientifically effective level of 2+ grams of conjugated linoleic acid daily in the form of an easy-to-take capsule that fights belly fat and the rest of that stubborn fat around your body without having to choke down pounds of beef and dairy products each and every day? And what if you could do it along with the addition of several key ingredients to increase your results beyond what conjugated linoleic acid is able to provide by itself? Is that something you might be interested in? You see, in addition to being a registered dietitian, I've also been researching and formulating natural dietary supplements to help people live better, fitter, healthier lives for more than 2 decades. And it wasn't too long ago when my good friends Joe Marion and Josh Bazzoni, co-founders of the premium natural nutrition brand BioTrust Nutrition, contacted me to put together a belly fat blasting formula for their clients based on some of the research I have been doing on conjugated linoleic acid and another natural superfat called punicic acid, derived from pomegranate seed oil. More on this in a minute. What impressed me most about Joel, Josh, and their co-owned company BioTrust Nutrition is their commitment to the quality, potency, and purity of their products and their untiring dedication to each and every one of their clients. Additionally, BioTrust is dedicated to giving back, having donated more than 500,000 nutritious meals to hungry children in need and helping to grant the wishes of more than 100 children with life-threatening medical conditions through their alliance with the Make-A-Wish Foundation. In fact, I believe in BioTrust and what they're doing so much that I now head up their scientific advisory board and research and development department, along with my great colleague and fellow registered dietitian Brett Hall. This wasn't a decision I made lightly. Fact is, I'm an extremely well-respected formulator in the nutrition field who has worked with everyone from high-profile celebrities and athletes to hundreds of thousands of ordinary people looking to shed fat and get healthy. And I'd never put my name and reputation on the line for a company I didn't fully believe in and trust. Simply put, BioTrust is that company, not only for me, but for more than 500,000 satisfied customers all around the world. And as we continue, you'll begin to see even more why so many people have put their trust in BioTrust, just like I have. Getting back to the unique benefits of pomegranate seed oil, this wonder fat has been shown through research to reduce the conversion of fatty acids in the bloodstream to the storage form of body fat by up to 40%. In other words, that's 40% more fat burned as energy, instead of that same fat being stored as body fat around your waistline. Beyond that, additional research conducted at Virginia Tech University also found pomegranate seed oil to reduce fasting blood sugar levels by 20%. While at the same time boosting insulin sensitivity by a whopping 36%. Two clear findings to support increased fat burning and decreased fat storage with pomegranate seed oil supplementation. Essentially, by combining conjugated linoleic acid with pomegranate seed oil, you get the best of both worlds: increased belly fat burning via conjugated linoleic acid and decreased body fat storage by way of pomegranate seed oil. Together, we call this dynamic duo of fat-fighting fatty acids Belly Trim XP, and it's by far one of the most exciting, unique formulas I've ever had the opportunity to work on. You'll also be happy to know that if you have other problem area fat storage across your body, such as fat deposits on your hips, thighs, arms, and back, this specialized formula of superfats works to trim down those areas just as well as it does your troublesome belly fat. But what if we could make this fat-blasting combo of superfats even more powerful? What if we could take it from an incredible, research-backed formula to a supplement so potent that it stands alone in a class above and beyond any supplement of its kind? Well, that's exactly what we did by adding certified BioPerine to an already extremely effective Belly Trim XP formula. You see, this patented black pepper extract has been shown to enhance the absorption of fat-soluble nutrients by up to 60%. In other words, 60% more absorption means 60% more belly fat burning power for you, and it's only available together as part of our ultra-advanced Belly Trim XP formula. Now, admittedly, that's a lot of science, but the take-home point to remember is pretty simple. Belly Trim XP works with your body's natural biology to increase fat burning and reduce fat storage without any harmful stimulants. Yep, that's right. Burn more fat and store less fat. It really is that simple. I'd also like to point out that Belly Trim XP is made with natural ingredients and contains no artificial flavors, colors, preservatives, gluten particles of any kind, or stimulants. And unlike other companies, it's tested by third-party labs to ensure what's listed on the label is actually inside the bottle. Belly Trim XP also uses the natural, more potent triglyceride form of conjugated linoleic acid, instead of the ethyl ester or free fatty acid forms, which are both cheaper and less effective. Not only that, but it's also important to note that conjugated linoleic acid comes in two forms, the C9T11 isomer and the C10T12 isomer. This is critically important because research has shown that the powerful fat-burning effects of conjugated linoleic acid, along with a flawless safety record, can only be realized when the isomers are equally present in a 1-to-1 ratio. Of course, we exclusively use this same exact research-backed ratio in Belly Trim XP, at the same exact levels shown to be effective in research, further ensuring that what you get with BioTrust Belly Trim XP is exactly what science shows is best. Additionally, the pomegranate seed oil used in Belly Trim XP is impeccably sourced, delivering the research-tested effective dose of punic acid via cold-pressed virgin pomegranate seed oil, standardized for 70% active ingredient, guaranteeing only the highest quality, purity, and potency available. And even better, Belly Trim XP couldn't be any easier to benefit from. Just take 2 capsules with breakfast and 2 more with dinner and let science do the rest. At this point, you're probably wondering how you can obtain Belly Trim XP for yourself, along with the price for such a breakthrough quality formula. Both great questions. Because we only use premium ingredients and honest research-backed levels of each ingredient in Belly Trim XP, combined with the cost of third-party purity testing and only the highest quality GMP-certified manufacturing facilities, the cost to produce Belly Trim XP is 400% to 500% higher than many of the low-quality, ineffective, and questionable dietary supplements available on the market today. Beyond that, science shows that the ingredients in Belly Trim XP actually work at the precise levels included in this revolutionary formula, and we stand behind that claim like literally no other supplement does or ever will. What do I mean? Simply put, we are so incredibly confident that you will significantly flatten your belly, improve your health, and increase your energy as a result of your use of Belly Trim XP, so much so that we back each and every bottle of Belly Trim XP with our state-of-the-art, industry-leading, 1-year unconditional money-back guarantee. I want you to do me a favor. Think about all the money you've spent and all the valuable time you've wasted over the years on so-called weight loss and flat belly solutions that did nothing but leave you frustrated and disappointed. Now, how much would something that actually works, a true solution that finally helps put an end to your belly fat struggles once and for all, be worth to you? $1,000? $500? Heck, I'm sure you've probably spent at least that much over the years without much in the way of results to show for it. And while we are guaranteeing your satisfaction with BioTrust Belly Trim XP, obtaining access to this true fat blasting and waist slimming solution isn't going to cost you $1,000 or $500. In fact, it's not $400, $300, or even $200. Although I'm sure you'd agree that finally losing your unwanted, unattractive belly fat without the pain and suffering of more wasted time, effort, and money would be completely worth that price. Instead, the price you'll pay today for a 30-day supply of Belly Trim XP is just $97. But you know what? Joel, Josh, and I want to make this even better for you because you showed us and yourself that you are committed to ridding yourself of excess flab and improving your health, or you wouldn't have watched this entire video. If you order right now, we're going to reward you with a 30-day supply of Belly Trim XP for just $59. And here's the best part. When you choose to invest in our most popular 90-day supply package or our best deal, 180-day supply package, we're going to give you an additional sizable discount on top of today's already reduced price. That said, we're only able to guarantee this price until our current inventory runs out, as the price for the premium raw ingredients contained in Belly Trim XP is constantly changing due to supply and demand, causing our pricing to be stringently reevaluated with each subsequent production run. Another reason why stocking up and saving today is a smart option. And by the way, that's not marketing hype. That's the cold, hard, honest truth. It's also important to know that Belly Trim XP is the only product in the world to contain this specialized formula of premium triglyceride form conjugated linoleic acid at research-proven levels and in the same exact ratio research has shown to be effective, along with premium certified pomegranate seed oil standardized to 70% punic acid and patented absorption-boosting bioprene. Furthermore, to protect you from fake knockoffs and to offer you the lowest possible price by cutting out all the middlemen, please know that the only place you can buy real Belly Trim XP is direct through BioTrust, right here on this website. Beyond that, because Belly Trim XP is not available through any third-party website or retail store, this also ensures you'll be taken care of directly by our premium in-house customer care team, and not a lesser quality third party. In fact, our world-class level of service is known to stand head and shoulders above the rest of the industry, a big reason why BioTrust has been awarded an A rating with the Better Business Bureau. So, provided Belly Trim XP is still in stock, you should see a table appear below this video with 3 money-saving options for you to choose from. If you don't see it, that means we've temporarily sold out, in which case you can contact our customer care department and they'll be happy to add you to our backorder notification list. If you do see those 3 options below, however, make sure to secure your order today while we still have availability and are able to offer the current pricing. Here's exactly what to do. For fastest service, simply choose your money-saving package below this video and then click the yellow Add to Cart button to reserve your discounted order of Belly Trim XP and proceed to our 256-bit secure order page. And don't worry, your order information is 100% safe and secure. We use the same online security system as trusted companies like Amazon.com. And what's more, when you choose to invest in Belly Trim XP today, we're also going to include a free copy of our special fat burning report, 15 Foods That Fight Belly Fat, giving you the inside scoop on all the best flat belly foods to eat and enjoy to ensure you get the best results from your use of Belly Trim XP. This is another $29.95 value, but we're including it with your purchase today at no additional cost. And if that wasn't enough, you'll also receive free email support and free access to our members-only online weight loss community, so our trained health and nutrition coaches can make certain that every aspect of your flat belly transformation is fully supported. Just one more way we assure your success at BioTrust with our industry-leading team of experts. Now, as you can probably tell, at BioTrust, we do things a lot differently than the majority of companies in the nutritional supplement industry. You see, instead of our wallets, our number one priority is you, your results, and making sure you are taken great care of, which is why I want to take a moment to reiterate our guarantee to you. When you use Belly Trim XP, you will be thrilled with the results, or your money back. We know it works, and so do the thousands of happy Belly Trim XP customers worldwide. After all, as we've shared with you today, the ingredients we've included in BellyTrim XP are shown through top-rated, peer-reviewed research to dramatically increase your body's ability to burn fat while also decreasing its ability to store fat, a second-to-none winning combination when it comes to achieving your flattest stomach in record time. At the same time, as a first-time BellyTrim XP user, you have yet to experience those results, and we understand that you may still be a little skeptical. After all, you may have even tried other weight loss products with little to no results due to other companies using cheap ingredients, cheap manufacturing, and inferior, unscientific formulas not backed by research. Of course, that couldn't be further from who BioTrust is or what our products deliver, but the fact still remains, you work hard for every penny you earn, and you deserve to know your purchase is fully protected, and it is, by our industry-best 1-year unconditional money-back guarantee. Simply put, that means you can try BellyTrim XP today, and if at any point over the next 365 days you feel BellyTrim XP isn't for you, for any reason whatsoever, you can get a prompt, courteous, unconditional refund of even empty bottles by contacting our customer support at 1-800-766-5086 or by emailing support@biotrust.com or by using the quick contact form on our website. And if you didn't jot that down, don't worry. Our contact information will be on your receipt and we're very easy to get a hold of. Well, here we are. Now you're standing at a fork in the road, staring down two possible paths to choose from. On one side is a road that leads to more disappointment, frustration, weight gain, and further health risk as more and more belly fat entraps your body, firmly grabbing hold of every aspect of your life. As you travel this road, you'll continually struggle with unsuccessful bouts of dieting and exhausting exercise, all for seemingly nothing, as the reading on the scale and the image in the mirror only continue to fall further and further away from your goals, despite all your efforts. Your health and energy will continue to decline as your waist expands and your self-esteem decreases. And even worse than the devastating consequences this road will have on you, your physical health and your emotional well-being is the heavy toll this unfortunate path will ultimately take on your family, your loved ones, and all those closest to you as they watch your health deteriorate and your potential go unrealized. But it doesn't have to be this way. You see, there lies that other road, a road where you are in total control of your metabolism, your waistline, and ultimately your fat loss destiny. On this road, the journey to a flatter belly is a much more enjoyable one, stress and carefree, knowing that the smooth, firm ground you walk on has been paved by the hundreds of hours of research we've already done on your behalf. It's the only road that brings you closer to your new body and a firmer midsection with each passing day, burning belly fat and producing the consistent, visually noticeable, motivating results that leave you feeling unstoppable with each and every step you take. Until one day, not too far off, you're looking back in the mirror and realizing that the body that was once your dream is now your body. As a dietitian who has dedicated my life to helping others, it is my genuine hope that this path is the direction you choose and experience, and I know it's the path that you also desire for yourself. So now's your chance, your one opportunity to forego your past and get started today toward a new bright future where you're once again in the driver's seat, taking full control of your body, your waistline, and your life. I speak for Josh, Joel, and the entire BioTrust team when I say that we couldn't be more excited to work with you and help you along the new path that you are choosing today. We're incredibly proud of you, and we want you to know that we'll be here for you, with you, every step of the way. So make it a great day. Select your money-saving package below and then click the Add to Cart button to secure your discounted purchase of BellyTrim XP and get started towards your new future, your new body, and your new, slimmer waistline right now.